Good day, viewers, and welcome to another edition of Trending on Viewers TV Benin City. My name is Chinaza Chineke, and I am your host for today. Trending is a program where we discuss various issues happening in the society, and today we'll be discussing flooding. I mean, we've not even said the rainy season in full, and we've been experiencing it. Last week there was a flood in Niger State. There was one that happened in Anambra State, and even here in Benin City, we have experienced a lot of flooding that has led to lots of loss of lives and properties. And with me here in the studio is Apostle Tokmo.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, sir. So, Apostle Tokmo, we've experienced flooding due to heavy downpour that has happened last week, between last week and this week in Niger State, Anambra State, even here in Benin City.
Yeah, very heavy.
What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, flooding now is now a national crisis.
Okay.
That the governments need to work on. Is now a national menace, and then if care is not taken, there more damage will be done.
Yeah.
Look at Niger State. A whole community was flooded. So many people lost their lives. Properties were damaged. Houses were, as in people were displaced.
Yeah.
Even some people are still submerged in the soil now because they are still trying to get more bodies from there. Anambra State also. Now just coming down to Benin also. On Tuesday, the rain started around 4. Was it 4 or 5? And then the thing lasted till midnight. Look at that rain that lasted till midnight. It was very heavy. And then people could not even get to their houses. And then those people that does not even have a drainage system where the water will add in, so many damages were done.
Just in a day.
Just so the car were submerged in water, and then you know what that erosion will have done to the cars. Mechanic will chop this season very well. They will enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
So it's this erosion just first like let me say just fresh. This rain is just starting fresh, and then we are having this. So what if this rain now continues? There are some rain that will fall like for 3 days, as in every day rain will be falling for 3 days. So now consider if that kind of rain falls, so this damage will be more. And look at a day now, and then we're having so many crises. It's already too much on the citizens.
Okay. So, sir, what would you say is are the most critical challenges that people face as a result of this flooding? That is, if they do not die.
If lives are not lost,
Okay.
If life are not lost, then business too. It will affect their businesses. It will affect their homes.
True.
Their houses, because if your house is built in an erosion prone area, if your house is built there, so you have this challenge of when that erosion comes, it will be soaking that house. You don't say, this my house is strong, and you don't have drainage system, you don't have wet water, and the water always come into that place. You see, at the long run, that house will be soaked, and then the foundation will not be solid again. So it just little by little, you might say, I'm not affected. He has not wiped me away. So there's loss of businesses. There's loss of lives. If life are not lost, there's loss of businesses. There's lots of, you see, farmlands, especially. We are talking about agriculture, and then we want to get more food, and then look at this erosion now has wiped away.
Because I heard in Niger State that it's affected their businesses.
Definitely. Even if you have a farm, maybe here in Benin also, you have a farm, and then this type of rain comes, it will wipe away the one you've just planted, and then they are just starting to plant now. So now the little farm you have now, erosion has washed it away. If you have not planted now, the erosion now will wash all the nutrients that you're supposed to have. We wash it away. So it's really affecting. It's really affecting.
Okay, sir. Okay. So we know that rain is a blessing. And I know if you ask some persons the root cause of this flooding, they would always point their accusing fingers on the government. Do you think the government is the root cause of this flooding? That maybe it's their inadequacy or their failure on their part to create a good drainage system for the people?
Government has their role to play, and then the the citizen too has their own role to play. Let me.
You say the fault is entirely on the
No,
government.
no. It's a general problem.
Okay.
It's a general problem, both the government and the citizen.
Mm.
So let's take for an example here in Benin, because at least I've stayed here for a while now, like a year, and then when there was some area I went to, I discovered there's no drainage system.
But you know that sometimes the government might award this contract to people and they don't do it. So would you still say it's still the government?
And it's still the government,
How is
because
it the government?
because when you award roads to people,
Okay.
there are terms and conditions. You people sign a contract that, okay, this road there will be a drainage system, and then the contractor is working on the road without drainage system, and then you on your own part, you did not go there to check whether there's drainage system. You are in your office.
Okay.
You are in your office, and then you are just giving order. You are just signing contract.
Yeah.
You don't monitor what they are doing, and then when they finish, the citizen will be happy. Governor has done road, federal government has done road, but there's no drainage system, and then that road too will not even last. It will not last. You say government do road, it not reach 6 months because it's spoiled, so we will complain. But if you monitor, like I like the governor of Edo State on that, inspecting. You love to see, if you are inspecting your project, you know that, okay, this is what the contractor is doing. He's doing a different thing away from what you ask him to do. Yeah. So when that in that kind of situation now, you know that this person is deviating from what the work I gave him, do this job, and then you are not doing the right thing because of what you want to gain. The person will like, no, this is not what I do it the way I want. This is what was in the contract. That is on the part of the government. So, okay, like I was saying, there are some places that the government, or whether the contractor or the government, their fault is from the government also. They refuse to put drainage system for them. And then the people also, the government now provide a drainage system. They've done their role. They've provided a big drainage system, but you people are not maintaining it. So we want the government. Not every government will not do everything for us. Exactly. So government will not do everything for you. So they've done their part by doing the roads and then providing a drainage system. Now our own is to maintain. The government will not also rent people to maintain the front of your compound for you. Yes. And then when the rain is falling, sometimes you see people carrying loads of waste, dumps, and then dump it inside that erosion. And then you take it to...
Yes, for the water to carry
take it away. To where? To where? So that one is under natural disaster on itself. So you are pouring your dirt inside the water, inside the erosion, so it will flow it away. So the government has their role to play, and then the citizen too has their role to play.
True, sir. Okay. So do you? I've seen videos. Yeah. So I've seen videos of people calling on the government to help intervene and all of that. Do you think the government has done anything so far concerning this flood?
Because this flood of 18, this area I told you I saw the road without drainage system is in like a popular place in Benin. They should put measure in place. Government are not doing things, because if you tackle this issue, they will not have this issue again. That last year erosion came and then things were damaged, and then immediately they put things in place. They put measure in place to control that erosion for the next year, because you already know that rain will definitely fall.
Always come true.
Rain will definitely fall, but if measures are not put in place, I don't think the government is doing enough.
So, sir, how best do you think the government should respond to the crisis at hand?
The government needs to see, because this erosion has now become, like I said, is now a national crisis, and then year in year out, this thing keeps on happening. If they've addressed that issue, the time they notice that this erosion, because there's climate change now. This climate change now will definitely is a continual thing. So now the government should work on dams. So, and then there are some people that built their house on where erosion is supposed to pass. So they should see a way if they can clear those people also, that they will not block where water is supposed to pass. And then they should put infrastructure. Infrastructure means as in a kind of drainage, not all this small drainage system.
Yeah.
It should be massive, so that, because when the water is filled up, when the drainage is sizable and is big, the water will see way to flow. So if they are building roads, they should build sizable drainages, and see, and then they should put people in place, if it's task force, I don't know, that will monitor these people, citizens, to make sure that their drainage is clean.
Yeah.
Because if all these things are not put in place, people will keep on damage. Because when your neighbor is doing and then you are not doing, it will have a reverse effect on
All
you,
of them.
on everybody living in that area. So if their drainage is clean, is clear, government should put task force in place.
Yeah.
So you get, so that all these things
Okay, let's talk
will work
about
with.
lives that were lost in Niger State.
It's a very sad one.
Yes, it's sad. So, what do you think the government should do to compensate those families?
If they, like I said, if they not tackle this, they will compensate them. They will just give them a temporary relief
Yeah.
for now, because the VP went for condolence visit, and then the Mr. Peter Obi went immediately after the flood happened, and then he gave them a check, donated to them for relief materials, and then the VP was there yesterday, said was it 2 billion, and then truck of grains, and then 2 billion that they will use to rebuild their apartment or the houses that was lost. That's not, it's good, but that's not the issue. That's not the issue. That is not the main route. Because if you compensate them now, you built house, you have not addressed where the root cause. Yes. And then that house you build now, next year again, rain will come and then still wash that house away, and still drive them. They will still be displaced. So many people have lost their life. Now you are coming to compensate. There's a man that lost his wife and a newborn baby. Yes, so now you are compensating. There's no amount of compensation you can give to that man. So if governments, you can give them relief material, they've given them, or they've given them, but it's not enough. It's not enough if you not address the main issue. So the best compensation should just be to address the main. Yeah, to address, if they address the main issue, that will just be a good one. Okay, so sir, any last remark before we say goodbye to our viewers? On the part of government, they should do their best to see this erosion is curtailed every time this thing reoccurs. So the government should tackle it from the source. You should tackle it from the source. If the governments really want to work, they should tackle it from the source. They should not say, some people are saying is the past government. This past government, if past government did not do the thing, so the present government should also make sure that they put measures in place to control it. If they cannot finish everything, but they should control it to a minimal level. And then on the part of the citizen too, they should not put everything on the government. Government has provided a drainage system, then you people should also maintain it. Government will not come and maintain the front of your house for you. You should maintain it so that everybody can live. Yeah. Because if your drainage system is okay, everybody will be okay. All right. Thank you very much, sir. I know you have a lot to say, so just keep that till next time. All right, we've come to the end of today's edition of Trending, and to the viewers, we're already in the heat of the moment. So when it's raining, please make sure you are safe. Stay inside, and also make sure you maintain your drainage system, please. The government will not do that for us. They won't do that for us. Join us on our different social media platform and share your thoughts. If the flood has affected your area, let us know how it affected your area and your opinion on how the government should support the affected areas. See you in our subsequent editions next time.